Hi, today we're going to do a little instructional video on how to make marshmallow fondant. And bear with us, my daughter Sophie, who is 9, is filming this for us, so bear with us. Okay, the reason I use marshmallow fondant is because it actually tastes good. It just tastes like a very sweet marshmallow. And it's really easy to make, and it's actually a lot cheaper than the crappy tasting stuff that you can buy at Joann's or Michael's or any craft store. So it's just 3 ingredients. You need a bag of powdered sugar, you need a bag of mini marshmallows, and you need some water. So all you're going to do is take a bag of mini marshmallows and dump them into a glass bowl. And then you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of water, and then pop these into your microwave. In my microwave, it takes about 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, 10 seconds. You want them to be really puffed and easy to stir smooth. So about, as I said, about 2 minutes, depending on your microwave. And I have some already in the microwave. So while that's in the microwave, you want to open up your bag of powdered sugar. And you could sift this if you want, I don't. And you're going to take some regular vegetable shortening, and you're going to spread that on your counter, or whatever workspace you're using. Fondant is really sticky, so this just helps clean up, be a little bit easier. And then you're going to dump almost an entire bag of powdered sugar. You won't use the entire bag, but almost the entire bag onto your counter, and then you just want to spread it out and kind of make a little well in the center, the same way you would if you're making like a homemade pasta. Okay, and so now at this point we're ready for our marshmallows. And these are done. So your marshmallows should look like this, nice and puffy, and you're just going to take your spatula and just stir those until they are nice and smooth. You don't want any lumps in your marshmallow. And at this point, if you wanted to flavor your fondant, you could add some almond extract or any other kind of extract. I don't usually flavor my fondant because I don't want the flavor to compete with the flavors of my cake. So I don't usually add anything at all to my fondant at this point. Okay, so just keep stirring this until it's nice and smooth and you don't have any lumps.
Sorry,
okay.
Mom.
Okay, lovely. So this is about what you want it to look like. Nice and smooth, okay? And then you're going to take the entire bowl and you're going to dump the entire bowl into your pile of powdered sugar. And this will be a little bit hot to work with. So at this point you want to take another big handful of shortening and just really grease up your hands, again, because it's so sticky. And also you need a little shortening in your fondant, and the easiest way to do that is to just use the stuff that's on your hands. Okay, so then you're just going to kind of start patting this. You're adding powdered sugar as you push it back into the center. It'll try to escape you, and all you're doing in the beginning is just kind of pushing it together. And see, it'll try to stick to your hands anywhere you don't have shortening. But just kind of keep pushing it together, and you're just kind of adding powdered sugar as you do this. And little by little, this will start coming together into a ball. So just keep adding powdered sugar. And then eventually, it'll come together enough that you can really start kneading it. Okay? So at this point I'm really going to start kneading it, and I'm still incorporating more powdered sugar as I do this. So just like you would knead bread. And I should have worn an apron, but oh well. Okay, so I'm still adding powdered sugar as I'm kneading. And just keep going. You want to knead it until it's not sticky to the touch and it's really smooth. It'll be about the consistency of Play-Doh when you're done. So keep kneading. If you need more powdered sugar, just dump a little more down. Okay. Making fondant is very messy, just be warned. Okay, so this is about ready. See how it's come together? It no longer is sticking to the counter or to my hands, and it is smooth in texture. Okay, so this is ready. So if I were to, if I wanted white fondant, I would stop at this point, but I don't. I actually need some really pale pink fondant, so I'm going to add some food coloring. And the best food coloring when you're working with fondant is some sort of a paste food coloring. I just got this at Joann's, I think. But you can order better ones online. But these work fine. And I'm just going to add a little bit. Always start with a little. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So at this point you could stick some plastic gloves on your hands if you're worried about the food coloring staining your hands. I don't really care, so I'm not going to do that. So all you do is you're just going to keep kneading. And as you knead, that color, little by little will be incorporated into your fondant. And you want to keep kneading until your entire ball of fondant is saturated and there's no more streaks of dark color and no more streaks of white. So this is about ready. Okay, so there is a finished ball of marshmallow fondant ready to be used, and one batch of this will easily cover an 8-inch round double layer cake. What you want to do at this point, you couldn't work with it right now, it's a little too soft still. You want to wrap it in saran wrap and pop it into your fridge. You can make this several days ahead of time. It keeps really well in the fridge. When you're ready to use it, it'll be hard, so just take it out of the saran wrap and pop it in the microwave for about 10 to 20 seconds. Give it a quick knead before you start rolling it out to cover your cake. And that's how you make marshmallow fondant.